In with Gavin at our cash game in the Rams Head Center Stage at Maryland Live. Blinds at this cash game are 25 and 50, optional $100 straddle, and a $5,000 minimum buy-in.
That's the best way to win.
Yeah. Can I get a coffee, 2 and 2? 2 and 2.
Yeah, everybody should have one. What? You guys are wimps. Bunch of non-drinking sons of.
Tom Schneider raises to 150 with Queen 5.
You kind of have my number this trip.
Me? Yeah. I don't. I lost credit card roulette against you.
Just take it out on Gavin.
Checks. 2 checks.
Right, they're both going to check, so here comes the turn. It's a deuce.
So
Gavin going to fire with his pair of
what's
9s.
this other seat for?
And Donkey Bomber will
Dumpster
call
Joe.
with his flush draw.
We just play 8.
Oh, we are playing it? Okay.
The river is another deuce.
You're welcome to give your seat to Dumpster Joe.
Gavin fires, takes down the pot.
Is there really a person named Dumpster Joe?
Yeah.
That's
No,
coming
you
to
were
play
changing
or
his
what?
name to Dump Truck Joe.
Dump Truck Joe?
I think it's better.
He backed up.
I am table captain, so I can do whatever the hell I want. Max like my assistant table captain.
Yeah. You know I got your back with every decision.
Yeah.
We're on the same
But
page.
we're definitely the 2 table captains. Yeah. So you and the O'Brien bet's not happening, is what you're saying.
It's his problem because his wrist just got repaired. Like, well,
Jason Somerville in the small blind. World champ Greg Merson in the big blind.
His wrist will be fine in 6 months.
yeah. Well, I'd love to. I'm down. I don't mind. You know something crazy? He's never been punched one time in his life.
You played hockey.
Dan O'Brien has never been punched in the face
I
one
should
time
just walk
in
up
his
to
life.
him next time I see him and just clock him in the face.
How's that possible? He played hockey.
He's
Really?
never pissed off Gavin then.
Yeah, he's never.
I've never been in a fight in my life.
I don't know a single hockey player that's never been punched in the face.
Ever.
300.
Except for now, I guess I know one.
Are we not counting sibling fights?
You can count anything you want. I've never been punched. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Okay.
Wow, look at all these $300 hands.
In a structured bar fight, that doesn't count. So if you take out my amateur boxing career,
Oh yeah.
then I guess it's only
You were an amateur boxer?
once. I did it once in a bar because they paid me to fight another girl.
Really? Well, then you're not an amateur if they paid you.
Right.
Well, they did pay
You're
me,
a
yeah.
professional.
You lost
you're-
your status. You
you're
lost your
pro
amateur
then.
Yeah?
status.
Damn.
Nut flush draw for the world champ Greg
I was
Merson.
like 21 and it was $100 and it sounded like fun.
Hell yeah. Did you get it on video?
I did, yeah. It was
you
fun
can
too.
show your
We were
grades.
the fight of the night. We were like hands.
main event?
Yeah, the other guys were like getting tired and like stopping. 'Cause it was just
Girl
like,
fights are the
yeah.
best, then.
And we just beat the hell out of each other.
Merson is shipping it all in.
What did I miss?
Gavin quickly makes the call.
I'll go twice. I'll go twice if I go twice. I think he said he only wants once though.
Yeah, you can just go once.
What do you mean? It could go 6-6.
Could go 6-6. You're right. Oh, that would be sick. How did you even bring that up? Just bring one 6.
Ace, Jack,
Bring one
Jack.
6.
And let's see if Gavin can hold on. King on the turn will secure the hand. Merson's drawing dead.
He's not running good today.
Nice hand.
And a big $10,000 pot will be going Gavin Smith's way.
Nice. All right, game's on now.
I've been writing magazines forever.
Yeah, but I never write them. That's say them. I talk them, and then somebody else writes them.
It's the best way to do it.
Gavin Smith is going to open things up with ace-5 of clubs.
Raise to 400.
Danielle Anderson raises with king-4 of
I
spades.
just got 3-bet by the.
Have you smacked them before?
Oh, I smacked him before? Not yet, no.
It's not yet.
Not yet. Mentally, she has. I was gonna fold, but David brought me in.
$1,200 in the pot as we go to the flop. Deuce 3 king. Baker flops a set of deuces.
Checks. Checks around.
Turn is a 9.
You can't make any money when I make my hand. It's too good.
Call 650.
After Gavin folded, Danielle calls.
Nice jacket.
What?
Nice jacket.
Thank you.
River's an 8.
I'm getting hot though. What's the only problem with the jacket? I'm getting hot now.
Are you getting hot?
A little bit.
Are you sure it's the jacket, not the booze?
I mean, I have booze in my veins. I mean, I don't think it ever goes away completely. I mean, I drink more vodka than the whole Ukraine.
I doubt it.
Really?
Ukraine, I think, is ranked 3rd or 4th in the world.
Vodka consumption?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And life expectancy is like 50 to 58 for men.
Really?
I'm getting better, but I think there was a period of about 15 years where I drank more than any living human.
Something to be proud
How
of.
how about dead humans? Did you drink more than dead humans too, or just living
I
people?
think just every day was the same, like for about 15 years. Uh-oh. Bottle down.
Careful.
Good thing it was empty.
You would have killed her if she speared some booze.
I don't like spilled booze.
Yeah, that's a party foul there.
Somebody ordered a coffee?
I did.
Shut up. Is that even allowed?
It is.
Todd Anderson. Is that allowed? On Poker Night in America, does someone drink coffee?
No, come on now.
Shouldn't be.
Thank you.
We gotta get new rules for the next one.
Nope.
Danielle folds, and David Baker's going to win this pot.
I'm ready to play some hands. Can I get dealt?
Just play what you're dealt. That's the key.
Oh, yeah?
Play what you're dealt.
All right. Sounds good.
A limp in from Gene.
225.
After a raise from Schneider, a call from the local pro. The flop is 8-10 ace, and that gives Drubetsky a pair of 8s and a flush draw, and gives Tom Schneider the open-ended straight draw.
Cool.
Calls.
Turns an ace of diamonds.
6.5 million.
Checks.
Both players playing pretty cautious here after the flop.
Greg, what's your, if you don't mind, what's your biggest and your worst online days?
Online?
Yeah. You play big on? You play decent size online?
I've lost 100 online. Is the most.
100 in one day?
Yeah, I think my biggest win was like 80 or something.
Wow.
Must be nice.
How about TJ?
Like you're talking about like non-tournament.
Yeah, yeah, obviously tournaments. I know your biggest day is 8.5 million.
Well, online. Yeah. My biggest online
I'm
tournament.
gonna go out on a limb and say you're probably not gonna top that one.
Yeah.
What about you?
I can't think of my.
Do you play big or do you play volume? I don't really know. I'm not that familiar with your game. I mean, I know you. I know you, but I don't know like what you play.
When I used to play online, I used to play like less tables, higher stakes, rather than 84 tables of smaller stakes. But I don't think I ever lost more than 50,000 in a day.
You never lost more than 50 in a day?
Not online. Live I have, but not online.
Like a day or two later, I'm playing 40-80 limit hold'em, and Gavin comes in drunk off his ass. He's Gavin, and he's like, "Get up." And I'm like, what? He's like, get up, I'm playing your chips. And I'm like, no, Gavin, I'm playing your chips, get up. So, I'm not gonna fight him in the middle. He was really, really drunk, so I let him play my chips, and he played maximum raises every hand for the round, and I think he won me like 3,000 or something. Wow. 3,000, something like that.
That ought to be worth a couple greyhounds.
David's bought me plenty of greyhounds.
I'll buy you a greyhound anytime you want.
Raise 150.
The only time he did me dirty was on the flight home.
Oh yeah.
From Syracuse, and he didn't try to. He didn't try to do me dirty. He
I did myself more dirty than I did you.
He did himself dirtier than he did me. It's pretty bad when you get the best spot in the entire world and you lose max.
I couldn't have possibly lost more.
And the thing is, he kept leaning back to me. We were back to back on the plane. He kept leaning back to me saying, Gavin, we're stuck this much, and I was like, it's got to get better. There's no way this can keep going like this.
Yeah, I played OFC versus FBT. who at the time was just starting out. Like I was teaching him. Like he didn't even know like how to play really. Mattisau and Ellie, and Mattisau and FBT had played all night the night before, and Ellie hadn't played that, but he hadn't slept much either. I didn't sleep much, but regardless, when you're like the worse you are at the game, the worse that you're going to do with no sleep.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom, I got too hot.
We lost a lot. Gavin took a piece, and
What were you playing?
we played 100 a point, and I lost like 15,000 on the 4-hour flight home.
Gavin Smith taking off the bacon jacket. Yeah. So now officially the best dressed at the table does go to Tom Schneider, the donkey bomber.
Comfortable jacket, but it was like a jacket. But I mean, I get hot.
We return to the invite-only game here at Maryland Live. Poker Night in America, brought to you by 888poker.com, where the world plays online. All these players buying in for a minimum of $5,000. Baker raises with pocket tens.
It's 50-50. I either have the nut flush or I don't.
Re-raise from Matt Glantz with queens.
Sorry.
Easy, man.
Sorry for the paper cut.
No, you're lucky you didn't paper cut. I'd be coming over the table.
I would not want to fight you.
She might be one of the 50% that you lose.
I probably, my wife kicks the shit out of me. Or she could, she's strong.
4.
I wouldn't want to fight my wife.
Really?
It'd be awful. And she's only
You fight with her every day.
She's only 100 pounds.
Would you fight with her every day?
No. We used to.
$400 from each player going into the pot. As we see the turn. Turn great for David Baker.
Raise. 2,400 total.
What do you have down? 2,000?
2,600.
David betting roughly half his stack.
You got it.
And Matt Glantz is going to fold.
Dr. Baker's in the house.
You got over by David Baker.
When this theater is pushed out here in 5 minutes, we'll take a 15-minute break.
All right, perfect.
Perfect.
Hey, you didn't ask for approval for that from me and Matt. Are we okay with that, Matt?
That's because you took the bacon jacket off. You,
All right,
you no
all
longer
right.
have any authority around here.
I think
I
that's
have,
a good
I have
rule.
all the authority around here.
That's a
I am
good
table
rule.
captain, and that will not change.
That will not change.
You can have as many ultimate poker deals as you want. You're not going to be taking over table captain
Gamble
here.
now.
Raise to 150.
Not now, brown cow.
I'm a hot sucker.
No, I wouldn't miss it.
You got to play more hands before you can dictate yourself the table captain.
I agree.
I put in my time.
I feel like we should be table
I put in my
I feel
time
like
when you were in high
We're
school.
putting in strong, you know.
You guys got my vote.
3 players seeing this flop together. And the flop is 10, queen, 8.
Yeah, where are you guys looking
David over here just quietly checking around.
Ultimate. Looking California is the big prize,
down.
you know. That would change everything, obviously, once California comes online. But now they've got Nevada, Delaware. That's going to happen in the summer. That'll be moving. That's the first step. I mean,
But is there any other states? Because I haven't been following the state legislation
there's like 11 states that have legislation pending,
this year.
but it's
I got a
a little
queen.
sketchy because it's an election year. So a lot of the states are like not really.
Queen ball,
looking to
nice
do
turn
anything,
ball, huh?
Believe it or not. But
That is a pretty little turn.
I think there's stuff pending in Illinois, Pennsylvania. Sheldon Adelson, and he said he's going to spend every dollar it takes to ban online gaming in America.
Who's going to do that?
Sheldon Adelson said in an interview or something, or some sort of comment.
Isn't he like
that,
top 20 richest people in the world?
Yeah, from casinos too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's like absurd.
Lands under the gun and
honestly.
raising with a suited ace.
At a
And he originally wanted to do online gaming. Didn't he have? Wasn't he
Yeah, he
aligned with the
was-
site?
Yeah, I think originally Venetian was with somebody. But I mean, it's a joke, obviously, on several levels.
He'll get to a point though where he won't spend every dollar, even though he says it.
He's
You know,
80 he's
not
88.
He's not going to spend like $3 billion on it. You know.
Yeah. Well, it's tough also because now you have Caesars and the Fertitas, and you have the people that have the money to counter his money anyway, and more of them.
300.
Flop straight for Tom Schneider.
Play it all in New Jersey.
And a nut flush draw for Matt Glantz.
Games have been really good, but not very big.
900.
I've been playing Zoom in Toronto.
Cool.
Whenever I'm up there, I've been playing Pilo.
In Toronto?
Glantz calls the raise. $2,400 now in the pot. The turn is a 5.
I'm from an hour away from Toronto.
Yeah.
In Guelph.
What is it?
Guelph. Mark Radish is from West. Mark Radish is from Guelph.
2,100 the bet from Schneider, and I think he might have left some money out on the table there. Smaller bet, Glantz might have called. More
If
Poker
you like
Night.
this video from season whatever from Poker Night in America, there are at least 41 other seasons, and we've got every episode here on our page at your disposal. Go to town, but make sure you hit like and subscribe.